I think as a creative person, you need days where you just don't do anything. You just need to rest, right? Because creativity is mental work, trust me. From the outside, it looks like we're not doing anything. It looks like we're just pressing our laptops or our workstations, right? But creativity is something that demands a lot of mental power, and you need to find your own way or your own method to rest and to chill, basically. Hey guys, my name is Paul. I am a creative professional in the Afrobeats industry, and this is Talent Spotlight by Connect Afrobeats. Design is definitely a creative work. Design involves being able to solve problems, communicate visually, and also shape experiences. Design is also multifaceted. There's a lot of branches, including product design, graphic design, as you know, UI, UX design, also animations. Design involves being able or finding ways to innovatively or effectively communicate and solve real-world challenges. My name is Paul. I am the founder at Metacraft Design, and I started designing in 2016, basically when I started studying architecture in the University of Lagos, and I've been designing ever since then. Metacraft Design is a creative agency. We basically help individuals and brands convert their imaginations and their ideas into reality. How I stand out as a designer? Well, I think you just always have to put in your best. Something that's very important is that you need to know how to convert briefs into results, basically. You need to be able to translate your client's brief into a very, very effective and efficient results. Design has been really challenging, but it's been interesting mainly. Design is very profitable if you know what you're doing. There's a lot of people that come up to me and say they want to become designers. A lot of younger people. Design is also something that inspires. It's creative work. Design is something that you can put out there, you can show people. Your work speaks for you, basically, and I think that is something that's really valuable. Clients generally come from every direction. As a human being, you have friends, you have acquaintances, you have people that you speak to. When they start seeing your work, trust me, these people will refer you. I think referrals are at the top of our list, or at the top of my list personally. A lot of my clients today are from referrals. The first brand I worked with in the Afrobeat space would be The Plug Entertainment. I used to be a brand designer at The Plug, and eventually I became the head of design at The Plug. I think through The Plug Entertainment, I was able to meet a whole lot of professionals in the Afrobeats industry, and eventually I was able to work with Block Party series, Mainland Block Party and Island Block Party. I think your core tools as a designer would be the Adobe Creative Suite and nothing else. Any designer that does not use Adobe Creative Suite is probably joking. But yeah, the basics would include Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects, Premiere Pro, and I think there's also some other tools to produce animations like DaVinci, Cinema 4D, but mainly the Adobe Creative Suite. So everybody moves at a different pace. It may take some people just a few years, it may take some people longer, depending on their passion for design, depending on how serious they take it, basically. Personally, it took me about 5-6 years to be where I'm at currently. That was because I really love design. I really saw the value and the impact of, expressing yourself creatively. So I think currently, right, there's a lot of people that want to get to the top fast, and these people don't go through a proper process. Basically, I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting to move fast, right? But there's procedures and there's steps that would actually get you there, take you there. I think in today's world, or currently, there's a lot of designers that, you know, just they don't do research, they don't do the proper work, and they just copy stuff that they've seen out there. Basically, I think a really good thing about being a great designer is coming up with your own style. My advice to emerging designers would be, first of all, you need to put in the work. You actually need to put in the work, and you need to learn how to be extroverted. You can do this by going to events, joining communities, networking, and also try as much as possible to put your work out there. You have to be active on social media, and I know all of this may not come in one day. It takes a whole lot of time. During this journey, you just have to be confident. You need to believe in yourself, and trust me, trust the process. Personally, I think artificial intelligence is a tool, and if you really know what you're doing and you're good at your craft, you know how to harness the power of AI. But I don't think as a good designer, as a good creative, AI can take your job. No, AI can't take my job, maybe yours. To give a little backstory, I actually started as an architecture student back in 2016. I think that was when I actually got to know about the fundamentals of design. Fast forward to 2020, I decided to pivot into core visual design and communications, and then I went on to work with brands and festivals like the Block Party series, Our Land, biggest hotel festival, Flytime Festival, Element House by Spectrum, and Afrobeats Africa. And I also worked with artists like Davido, Shmurda, Joeboy, Hustlers, DJ Obi, DJ 808, and so much more artists. Design being a tool for shaping experiences and communicating visually. Visual communication is imperative to the Afrobeats industry. There's a lot of artists, a lot of talents that need a way to convert their ideas into reality. They need a way to express what they think in their heads, basically. And this is where designers and creative people come in. Being able to help a talent or a client bring out what's is in their head and transform it into reality is magical. Having a platform where designers or creative people can find clients and clients can also find designers is really, really good for the industry, and I think it's going to solve a whole lot of problems for, you know, people like designers and also clients. Dealing with difficult clients can be very challenging. I think one thing or one measure I've taken to mitigate this is just having all my deliverables clear at the beginning and making the arrangements or the agreements very clear in the starts of the project. If we need to. Just having clear, that's all I want to say. Just having clear deliverables at the beginning, because once you start doing, you know, go work. Either you don't get your money or everything will just cast. But yeah. Hey guys, my name is Paul. I am a creative professional in the Afrobeats industry, and this is Talent Spotlight by Connect Afrobeats.